waste of money. I don't know. Because the FGR is so great. But me, the FGR, the FJR is ugly. And this one is a lot more sporty and it looks cooler. And this is kind of fuddy-duddy for me. I like the sport bike look, but don't like the pretzel thing. So this is kind of best of both worlds, I think. And then you would say to me, oh, but if you're going to do a BMW, why don't you do the XR 1000? And I would say, yeah, those are cool, but I'm not 6'4". I'm like 6 foot and I can barely, it's on my tippy toes, so screw that. It's like that Hyper Motard that Ducati has. I think that would really be a cool bike, but damn man, the thing is so high. I have had one of those before and I just kept, when I was a beginner, kept tipping it over. Hit the front brake too hard, tip it over. I must have picked that bike up like 6 times. It would have been better if I would have started on something lower like this. And this is high for some people, so for me it's perfect because something goes by a gust of wind or, you know, like I don't know, anything, come to a sudden stop, you gotta put your freaking feet out. No worries on this, because I know I can flat foot it with no problem, and it's got all of its weight down there, not up here. So that's why I did not buy an XR 1000. Plus the engine, to me, like when I test drove the S1000R, single R, you take that on the highway, plus that was a naked bike, anything over 70, 80 miles an hour, you're like, your arms are ripping off. I have this screen set low and it hits me right here, like right in the base of the helmet. And it's nice because then I just crack my visor a little bit like this and voila, I got instant air conditioning. So I like this position. Keeps the wind off your chest, but gets it right where you need it, right in the face. I guess. But you don't like it in the face, then you can raise it up. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the XR just didn't cut it for me because I just didn't. When you're hauling butt on that engine, it just sounds like it's, I don't know, it's working hard or something. Like this thing here, I'm in 4th gear, 50 miles an hour, 3,000 RPMs. It's barely moving. It's like you can't even really hear it. It's just a solid engine. It's just a solid bike with this. The only thing that's goofy is like when I was a kid, I even remember seeing the old BMW bikes, and I always told my dad, I go, man, look at that weird. Why are the cylinders out like that? And I remember he'd say, that's that BMW crap from Germany or wherever. And I was like, and it's funny, and now I end up with one, and it's got these big old cylinders out here. It's just ironic. Maybe it was implanted in my head, and I just decided I had to have one. But I mean, there's a lot of bikes out there I wanted, and it looks like this is going to be closed. This is all Indian land out here. And if they don't want you on it during the week, they close it up. And so there you go. So I've got to turn around. But yeah, so see if I can make this freaking thing in one deal. Nope, can't do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Anyway, if we headed out that way, there's like a dam out there. The dam. But that ain't gonna happen today. Just out here killing time. So anyway, I forgot the heck what I was saying, but the virtues of this bike. Oh, and other bikes. And I don't know, I like the other manufacturers like Kawasaki and Suzuki and even Honda, but man, Honda is like so antiquated. Like there's no gear indicator. I find that very helpful. You're stuck at a light, you're like, oh, did I shift down or not? I mean, I'm not as great as you all, because I need those kind of things. I'm senile. Anyway, so it has a gear indicator. I like that. I want that. Honda doesn't have that. I want ABS. They don't have it. Only on a few bikes, but then here in Mexico, everybody's so broke ass here. That's a word, I don't know. That nobody wants to buy ABS. So they don't sell ABS. The only person that sells ABS is BMW. You got it. And they came out, they do sell the new Suzuki, the one that's got the bird looking face. And it's kind of an upright position. It's kind of like this. It's 1,000, but why would I trade this for that? Because this has got more amenities on it. It's more comfortable. It's shaft drive. I mean, it doesn't compete. This is a way better bike, so I'm stuck with this until Honda either comes out with something really cool with traction control, ABS. I like the electronic rider aids. I know a lot of you all don't like the electronic aids. And there's the mountain, and that's 11,000 feet right there. And you can ride all the way to the top and all the way back down, and that's 24 miles of twisties. And I'll do a video on that. But so yeah, but that's why I didn't go for those bikes. It's just, man, if these manufacturers like Suzuki, Kawasaki is coming around, Honda, I really like the way that new 2016 600RR, the Super Sport look with that black and white. I mean, that is just such a good looking bike. I just like it, but it's not going to do it for me. It doesn't come with anything. It's like, I guess, people have been riding that brand for years will say it's never changed in 10 years or something like that. Screw that. And then they just charge you more money. Oh, different graphic, different paint scheme. It's crazy. But yeah, so it's just not that I'm just a BMW snob, or it's just because they have everything on the damn bike. It's like if these other guys they got some really nice bikes that I like, really cool, and it's just it's just nothing's on them. And I might, once I get healed up here and start making some big money again, and I don't know, towards the end of the summer, if the KTM GT comes out, it's kind of like the Super Duke, but it's more touring orientated. Yeah, I mean, I'll go get one of those. I think that looks like a outstanding motorcycle. I mean, I was gonna try and get the Super Duke, but no wind protection. It's just like, it's too hooligan, or it doesn't fit my style of riding. Like, I'm not a wheelie guy. I'm not I don't do anything dangerous because I don't want to hurt myself, because then I can't be out training on my, what I really love more than this, and that's bicycling. But, once you've trained for the day and you've rode 40, 50 miles, your day's done. So you're out there 2-3 hours or 4 hours riding your bike, you get home, you eat something, you take a nap, and then, okay, well, now I can't go ride again, so you just come out here on a motorcycle. And if you're really burnt out, then you just go early in the morning and cruise on a motorcycle. Go up to the mountain, you know, and ride that. Come back. So that's why the motorcycle's good. It fills in my boredom time. So, because I made another video about should I sell it or not, or get out of motorcycling completely because it's dangerous. But everything I've done in my life is dangerous. Everything I like is dangerous. I don't know why that is. I was a skateboarder back in the day. That was dangerous. Mountain biking, that was dangerous. Killed myself on that a million times. Road racing, road cycling, racing, that was dangerous. Crashed a million times. You know, seen a lot of people overwork their heart. Now they can't race anymore. They have to have, you know, some people have bad heart where it's a good heart, it's exercise, but it doesn't communicate up and down. And so, you know, I mean, there's a myriad of things when your human body is the engine. A lot can go wrong. And then if you have like an equivalent of 200,000 miles on your heart, yeah, it can break down. So I was like, oh, what can I do to fill in my time? You know, I mean, what can I do the rest of the days? But the thing is, I just don't want to get injured because that would really suck. So I take it kind of slow. Not really slow. I mean, if somebody pees me off, you know, I can zip around them and do all that kind of nonsense. If I have to, but you can always hear those famous last words of my wife, be careful. And I say, yeah, and I go out, crash, wreck on a boulder and break the car.